Think about your favorite soft drink. Got it? Now, have you ever wondered where these bubbly beverages came from? Soft drinks are as ubiquitous as they are diverse, from the classic cola to the zesty lemon lime, the sweet root beer, and beyond. You might not think about it often, but the history of soft drinks is a fizzy tale full of surprising twists and turns. So sit back, grab your favorite soda, and let's journey back in time to the origins of these fizzy delights. The history of soft drinks begins in the 18th century with the invention of carbonated water. Now you might be picturing Joseph Priestley, the man behind this fizzy innovation, as a beverage mastermind. But truth be told, his intentions were far from creating the bubbly treats we all know and love today. In the year 1767, Priestley stumbled upon a method to infuse water with carbon dioxide, giving birth to what we now call carbonated water. However, his intention wasn't to quench the world's thirst with a refreshing new drink, but rather to mimic the natural mineral waters found in European spas. These waters were highly reputed for their healing properties, and Priestley, being the inquisitive chap he was, sought to recreate them for medicinal purposes. As we move towards the late 18th and early 19th centuries, things start to get a little bit sweeter. Literally. This was the era when the first flavored carbonated drinks began to emerge. Imagine living in a world without the option of cherry cola or lemon lime soda. Quite unfathomable, right? These early innovators took Priestley's carbonated water and began adding flavors and sweeteners, transforming a medicinal concoction into a delightful beverage. It was a game changer, opening a whole new world of possibilities and paving the way for the soft drinks we know and enjoy today. And thus, the stage was set for the soft drink revolution. Fast forward to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and the soft drinks industry was about to explode. In the year 1886, a certain John Pemberton, a pharmacist by profession, concocted a caramel-colored syrup in his backyard. Little did he know that this syrup, which he decided to mix with carbonated water and sell at a local pharmacy, would become the behemoth known as Coca-Cola. Just 7 years later, in 1893, another pharmacist named Caleb Bradham would develop a drink to aid digestion and boost energy. He named it Brad's Drink, but we know it today as Pepsi. These two beverages, born out of the minds of medicinal men, would come to dominate the soft drink industry. Their rivalry encapsulated in the infamous Cola Wars. These weren't your typical wars, though. No cannons or cavalry, just carbonation. And the only casualties were the other, lesser-known soda brands that couldn't keep up with the frenzied pace of Coke and Pepsi. The two colossi of cola used clever marketing strategies to outdo each other. Coca-Cola, for instance, wooed the world with its iconic "I'd like to buy the world a Coke" campaign. Pepsi, on the other hand, targeted the young and the young at heart with its Pepsi Generation ads. And let's not forget the taste test challenges. Oh, those were the days. Pepsi claimed victory in the Pepsi Challenge, where blindfolded participants supposedly chose Pepsi over Coke. But Coca-Cola hit back with New Coke, only to realize that changing a century-old recipe wasn't the best idea. And here's a fun fact for you. The only war where everyone stays refreshed is a cola war. Just imagine, instead of bullets, soldiers armed with soda bottles. The battlefield would be a lot stickier, but hey, at least everyone would be hydrated. But as these fizzy drinks were rising in popularity, concerns about their health impacts began to bubble up. As the 20th century progressed, health concerns started to fizzle around these fizzy drinks. The sweet allure of these bubbly beverages was undeniable, but with that sweetness came a hidden cost: sugar. And not just a smidgen of sugar. Oh no, we're talking about a mountain of the sweet stuff. The average can of soda can contain up to 9 teaspoons of sugar. That's like eating an entire chocolate cake in one sitting. Well, almost. This sugar rush wasn't just damaging our waistlines, but our overall health too. Tooth decay, obesity, type 2 diabetes, these are just a few of the potential health implications of regular soft drink consumption. The public was starting to sit up and take notice, and the soft drink industry needed to respond, and respond they did. Enter the age of diet and zero sugar variants. These new contenders promised all the fizz and flavor of their sugar-laden counterparts, but without the sticky sweet aftermath. Artificial sweeteners became the superhero of the soda world, swooping in to save us from our sugar-filled doom. But even these heroes had their critics. Some questioned the health implications of these artificial sweeteners, while others simply missed the taste of real sugar. It was a fizzy dilemma indeed. So while we all love a good soda, it's important to remember moderation is key. So we fizzed through a lot today. Let's recap what we've learned. Our journey began with the invention of carbonated water. This miraculous concoction was first created in the 18th century by a clever chap named Joseph Priestley. He discovered that infusing water with carbon dioxide resulted in a fizzy, refreshing beverage. Talk about a sparkling idea. Then, we moved on to the emergence of flavored drinks. It was in the early 19th century when folks started adding flavors to their fizzy water. From birch bark to lemon, these flavored sodas started popping up everywhere, making a splash in the beverage industry. Next, we dove into the rise of the two soda giants, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Born out of the late 19th and early 20th centuries respectively, these two behemoths of the beverage world have been slugging it out in the cola wars ever since. We also talked about the health concerns associated with soft drinks. Yes, these fizzy delights are not without their drawbacks. High sugar content, artificial ingredients, and the potential for weight gain and other health issues make them a treat to be enjoyed in moderation. So next time you pop open a can of your favorite soft drink, you'll know a little more about its bubbly history. Stay refreshed, folks.